Hey, what's up, YouTube? In today's video, I want to have a discussion with you on the character Red Skull, and hopefully you'll get an understanding of the character. Also, I just want to apologize for not updating on Saturday. I meant to, but the software that I have, it's a newer software, and I'm still trying to figure it out, and for some reason it wouldn't let me upload. So to make up for that, I will give you a 2 video special. And how I'm going to do this video is I'm going to break down that character in parts: his creation, his publication history, and what books you should read. Okay, so there's some confusion on how the Resco was created, because in 1971, in the San Diego Comic-Con interview, Jack Kirby gave the credit to Eddie Hearn. He was citing that Hearn was a professional and the best writer DC ever had. I do believe he also meant Marvel, but I'm not really too sure on that one. Then in 1989 interview, Kirby then states that he created the Red Skull. But then in the comic book marketplace, Will Murray had asked the same question to Joe Simon, who responded by saying he created the Red Skull. Quote, "I did that one. It was just a weird looking thing. It had no hidden concept. As a reader, we're left to figure out who created the Red Skull, but all intents and purposes, we could assume that both Jack Kirby and Joe Simon created the Red Skull, because Joe Simon was looking for an arch enemy for Captain America, and he ended up seeing Hot Fuzz Sunday that looked like a human figure. He began calling the villain Hot Fudge, and he ended up producing the name Red Skull after seeing a cherry on top of the ice cream that resembled a skull. So for the most part, it's just a weird circumstances. So like I said, we could just assume both of them created the character. But now that we got the creation out the way, I want to start his publication history for you. The original Red Skull was first introduced in Timely Comics Captain America issue number 1 of March 1941. He would appear again in Captain America issue 3 under the secret identity of George Maxson, who owned his own company that made airplanes for the U.S. Army. As the Red Skull, Maxson tries to rob banks to gain money to overthrow the government. In October of 1941, a more lasting version of the Red Skull appeared in Captain America issue number 7. This Red Skull claimed that George Maxson was a pawn posing as him. This skull identified as Jonathan Smith. I believe that's how you say that last name. I'm not sure, so I apologize if I butchered it. For many years, Red Skull would not be used until 1954 in a comic book called Young Man issue number 24. It will see the Red Skull return in a story called Back from the Dead. Red Skull will think that Captain America is dead and begin to start a criminal empire in the United States. His next appearance is the Young Man issue number 27, where Red Skull was ended up left for dead. The character will be brought back during the Silver Age of comics. And to sidetrack for you guys for a second, the Silver Age of comics started in 1956 and lasted well into 1975. In this era, you saw the reemergence of superheroes who were more relatable as well. There was more science fiction put into them, because this was the era of like science fiction, so I believe like Star Wars and all that. So people were like doing that. But we're going to get back to the Red Skull, who made his return in the Tales of Suspense issue 65 during Captain America World War II storylines. But in Tales of Suspense issue number 79, it was revealed that revealed that Red Skull was also in suspended animation since World War II, just like Captain America. Okay, so now that I got his publication history out the way, here I actually do want to talk about the books that you guys should read. So the first book you should read is called Red Skull Incarnate. In this book, you will get the full origin of Smith, as well as a full face reveal for people who want to know what Smith looked like. Another book you should read is Tales of Suspense issue number 80. In the second part of the story, Red Skull ended up getting the Cosmic Cube. And by getting the cube, anything that he can think of actually becomes a reality, and he ends up being one of Captain America's worst enemies during that time. The next issue you should read is Captain America Volume 1, issue 115. In this story, Red-Skull once again has the Cosmic Cube. He uses it on Captain America, changing his street clothes into his superhero uniform so he could kill him in his superhero uniform. The last one I would tell you to read is Secret Empire. This is the one where Red-Skull used the Beyonder to rewrite Steve's entire history, which gave us Hydra Cap. And this is also divisive among fans, so I'm not sure too much how much y'all like it, but I will recommend you to read it and see for yourself if you will enjoy it or not. Red-Skull is an underrated character, and he also had appeared in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He's also made appearances in some forms of medium, as far as like the Avengers TV show, the old Captain America TV show. He also appeared in, I think, episode of Spider-Man in 1996 is what it's called. I think that was the year that Spider-Man was out. Oh no, Red-Skull can be utilized more, and hopefully I do. Man, good God, I'm messing up. But hopefully, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to end it here. And if you liked what I had to say, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and peace out for y'all.